Assalamualaikum and a very good day be to the lecturer and all my fellow friends. I am Siti Nabiha Azmi, metric number 273657, and I'm going to present about Film Censorship Act 2002. So the topic that I've chosen is as follows, which is film censorship in Malaysia. Is it still relevant? We will start with the introduction. Besides providing entertainment, films are considered as a powerful broadcasting and communication medium to the public. They could also act as a double-edged sword, providing both positive and negative elements to the audience, depending on one's interpretation. Hence, it is imperative for a film to undergo a kind of review or censorship prior to its release to the public as a measure to avoid any complication in the society. In this regard, film censorship can also be considered as a necessary balancing act to allow the audience to enjoy entertainment while at the same time insulating them from potential threats. Subsequently, Film Censorship Board or Lembaga Penapis Filem (LPF) was established legally in 1954 under the Cinematograph Films Ordinance 1952. At present, it is a mandatory requirement in Malaysia under the Film Censorship Act 2002 for any film to be assessed and approved by LPF prior to its release to the public. Films submitted to LPF for censorship comprise fiction films for cinema show, television programmes, trailers and advertising commercials, as well as duplicate copies of films. Having reviewed the submitted films, LPF may decide to give unconditional approvals, approvals with alteration, or refusal to approve the film for exhibition. Apart from censoring film, LPF may classify the film as a means to indicate the audience suitability. There are currently three film classification categories as the following: U for umum or general, suitable for all categories of audience; P13, suitable for all viewers. However, viewers under the age of 13 years old must be accompanied by their parents or guardian for guidance; and 18, suitable for viewers aged 18 and above. The main section of the Film Censorship Act 2002 are highlighted as follows. It is Section 4, Section 5, Section 6, Section 9, Section 15 and Section 23 as displayed in the table. Given the fact that Malaysia is a multiracial, multi-religious and multicultural nation, continuous efforts in enhancing the national harmony and integration are of paramount importance. Hence, in terms of film censorship, LPF strive for sensitivity of all ethnic groups to be considered and taken care as to ensure the social fabric within the community are kept intact. Therefore, to some extent, the Film Censorship Act 2002 is enacted as a preventive law to avoid any potential and unnecessary threats to the society. In assessing any film, a panel of LPF members would view the whole film and look into the themes, storylines, scenes, and dialogues. Due consideration would be given to four underlying aspects as follows. The first is security and public order, second is religion, the third is social culture, and decorum and morality. As shown in the poster, there are many opinions that go against the Film Censorship Act. However, in my opinion, one should be mindful of the fact that it is the government's prerogative and responsibility to maintain security and public order in the country at all times. Next, it is certainly very risky if any film could be shown in the country without any censorship. Other than that, being a Muslim majority nation where Islam is the official religion of the Federation, it is also imperative for film censorship efforts to be undertaken as a means of fulfilling the Maqasid Syariah framework in Malaysia. Last but not least, Malaysia, being a sovereign country, has its own national principle as aspiration to uphold the particular the Rukun Negara. In conclusion, film censorship has been implemented in Malaysia for about 100 years since the British administration era. Its preventive role of insulating the public from potential threats and negative elements that could be portrayed by films, of which is a very powerful mass media, was considered relevant then and still very much relevant now. Hence, against the backdrop of a complex and intricate social fabric, film censorship is expected to continue to be practiced as one of the means to ensure maintenance of security and public order in the country. It is also imperative for film censorship to be undertaken as an effort to fulfill the implementation of Maqasid Syariah framework in Malaysia. Last but certainly not the least, considering film censorship is highly likely to stay in the country, thus the ones in rather of LPF to shoulder and discharge its duty with greater wisdom for more forthcoming approach and improve efficiency.